If you're an Asian food lover like I am, but you don't want to pay for takeout, this segment is for you. Welcome to the kitchen with me. This is In the Kitchen with Krystal. I am Krystal Taylor, the owner and CEO of Fitness is Not a Game. And today we are going to make a ground turkey stir fry. A lot of times people think about Asian food, they think about chicken, steak, shrimp, all that good stuff. But today we're going to use some ground turkey. So because we're making a stir fry, we're going to go ahead and make our rice first. This time, y'all know I like to do everything while I'm live with y'all. I was going to do it ahead of time. Like, let me go ahead and make the rice ahead of time. No, I'll show y'all how quick and easy it is, because I do this segment because I want to help remove the excuses from eating healthier, right? A lot of people are like, I don't know what to cook, I don't like to cook, it takes too long, yada yada yada. Let's remove all those excuses. So I'm just starting with I think I got a half a cup of rice, rinsing my rice off real quick. Like with rice, if you don't know what rice, it's just a 1-to-2 ratio. Whatever you make, however much rice you use, double that with water. So right now I'm just rinsing to get that extra gook off of it, the extra sediment, and it cooks fluffier too when you do that. So, all right. Oh, and if you're here, say hey. Let me know where you're watching from, and if you happen to catch this on the replay, type replay in the chat. But I want to get this started first because it's going to take the longest. Because this is going to be super quick and easy. So I have my half a cup of rice. Let me get me a cup of water. What I'm not going to do is get water out the faucet. No ma'am, no ham, no turkey. We don't do that. We got standards around these hip parts. You get that young filtered water. And it's interesting doing this right now because I realize I usually don't ever cook my rice with water. I always cook it with a broth. But that's what I'm like doing something else with, because we are putting all the seasonings into the food itself. I don't feel the need to do it with the rice. I want this to be a nice little clean steamed rice. So all right, so we have that going. Because it's stir fry, we're going to add some vegetables to it. But before we do that, let's go ahead and get our ground turkey in the skillet. Matter of fact, let me turn that on. Let that start getting a little warm. And while that's doing that, because all we got to do is drop that in there, let me tell you what vegetables I'm using. You can use any vegetables that you like, especially whatever vegetables you would typically put in a stir fry. Let me just wash my hands because I started I just touched the ground turkey thing. I can't stand it. What you're not going to do is catch me up with no doggone meat illnesses and diseases. No, man. But since it's a stir fry, you can use whatever vegetables you want. Like, you can get the stir fry mix. What I'm going to use is a blend of, I'm going to use some broccoli. I'm going to add some bell peppers to it. If you're going to add a little extra edamame to it, just add a little more protein. And I brought all of that up because I'm going to add some carrots too. I said I'm going to do this. Wow. Matter of fact, go ahead and expose them. Cut up these carrots while the skillet is warming up for our ground turkey. We're going to put that in, and y'all, we're going to cook some flavor and aroma directly into the ground turkey. That's where the magic is. When y'all hear these seasoning blends, baby. All right, so we clank that off. Let's rinse this off. Let it sit. That should be hot enough. Get ready to throw this ground turkey up in here. Oh, I just realized my good knife ain't out here to cut up this carrot. But that's all right though. We're gonna make it do what it do with the other knife. Ooh, y'all hear that sizzle? All right. Try to get the leanest ground turkey that you can. They make like a 93.7, 90.10, whatever. Try to get the leanest. But you can also use ground turkey if you like. Ground beef, I don't know. Sometimes that's just a little too fatty for me. But do you, boo-boo? Do you? All right. So I got my ground turkey in here. And what we're going to add some aromatics to this. Let me turn it down just a little bit. We're going to add a little garlic. So I'm going to use minced garlic. If you're using your whole clove garlic, good for you. Because again, I try to make things easy for you. So I'm just going to go ahead and buy this in a jar. I usually get the big old one. But this is what it smells so good. but this is what they had today. So I'm gonna use this. But if you want to take the time to do it, go for it. And honestly, I have a super big tablespoon, but so I'm just gonna use one, but it's about the equivalency of 2 tablespoons. And then this is the magic, y'all. I'm gonna add some ginger. Now you can, again, you can grate your ginger if you want to. You could probably use some ground ginger too, but know that that is very, very potent. So be mindful of how much you use with it. But I just like the paste that I find at the stores, because when you put ginger and garlic together with Asian food, baby. And I know I'm not measuring that. I'm not. I'm just gonna put that thing together until it just smells right when it does. So I'm gonna mix this all up. Let those flavors cook in there. And you know what else I'm gonna do, just because I believe in measuring. I can turn this back up. Because I believe in measuring, seasoning at every step. I'm gonna add a little soy sauce too to cook into this ground turkey, because that's something I hear a lot of people say, ground turkey, ground chicken don't have no flavor, and blah, 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 blah. You ain't seasoning it right. That's on you, boo-boo. Don't blame that meat or how it comes across when you eat it. You season everything else. You just don't know how to cook it. I'm just saying. So, y'all, and I tell you how good this smells, babe. You girl. That's what I'm talking about. Waiting on this rice to boil up so I can simmer it. Is it boiling? I don't think so yet, but I gotta keep my eye on it, because I don't know if y'all know this, but if you don't catch it right when it starts boiling, it's gonna spill over. And that's one thing I can't stand, is cleaning up the rice spillover. Goodness. All right. So we're gonna let this brown a little bit. I think this rice is almost boiling. So what we are going to do is go ahead, grab me another knife. I guess I'll use this one. Oh, I haven't used this one before. It's pretty. I'm gonna go ahead. I hear it. Oh, that's the meat. That's shame. I thought I heard the rice, but I think it's good enough. I'm gonna go ahead and let that simmer, just so it can start cooking all the way. But I'm gonna go ahead and chop up this carrot. Ooh, come on, good night. Look, I don't know about you. I'm so simple. I get excited about the simplest things. And the way this is cutting through here, I am so doggone excited. Okay, then. All right, so for this, I'm just going to do like not a julienne, but like strips, because carrots can be a little hard, as you can see. And we don't want to spend a whole bunch of time cooking. That's not why we in the kitchen. Our goal is to get in and out. So I'm just gonna let me show you the size that I'm cutting them. See, just a little bit. Think about how you see it when you order your food, right? Or when you order or when you buy the bags of stir fry mix. That's what we're going for. Y'all smell so good up in here. This doggone garlic, ginger, soy blend. Amen. 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 Yes. Make sure this all nice and chunked up. Let it cook. I'm gonna cut out some. Oh, it smells so good. Baby. We cut up some more of these here carrots. I don't think I'm gonna eat this whole carrot, but it's up to you. You decide, what vegetables you want. The reason why I'm not gonna use the entire carrot is because I have other vegetables I'm putting in there, right? So, and we're not going, and it depends also too how much sauce you want to make for it. So your call. That's a cool thing about. You know what? Let me know if you like cooking. Like, I don't know if you watch this because you like cooking or just like my shenanigans. I don't know. But one thing I like about cooking is that you can just adjust it to what you want and how you want it that way, right? So what I'm gonna do. This is what I like to do. I like to go ahead and throw my vegetables in there. Cook it all together. Cooks faster. The flavors blend together, because why not? So I just have some cut up bell peppers. Whenever I buy my peppers, as soon as I buy them, I slice them, and then I just put them in the freezer. Because then, when it's time to cook, I can just do this. See how much time I just saved cutting up bell peppers? Because I already cut them up. And they didn't go to waste. Think about how much fresh fruit, boy, how much fresh food you waste every month, every year, because you didn't cook it. So instead of letting it go bad, I just go ahead and cook it. So I just have some frozen edamame. That's all it is, edamame. Throwing that up in there. I'm gonna throw some broccoli up in here. And then we're gonna let that cook. And while that's doing that, we're also going to make the sauce that's going on. All right. So, and I just have a bag of steamed broccoli. Not steaming, but it is what it is. I'm gonna saute it. And since these are florets, I'm probably gonna chop these down a little bit again to help them cook quicker. And don't judge me, but I'm the greedy type where I like to taste every flavor, every season, every ingredient, everything in every bite. So when they big like this, it's like a chunk. I don't need no chunk. I want to be like, oh, there goes some broccoli, there goes some carrot, there goes some bell peppers, all that good stuff. All right. So if you just join me, hey, I'm Krystal Taylor, owner and CEO of Fitness is Not a Game, and you are in the kitchen with Krystal as I make a ground beef stir fry. We're not doing chicken, we're not doing steak, we're not even doing shrimp. We're gonna do a ground turkey, mix it up a little bit. Because what you know is that you're not gonna go to the restaurant and they grounding no turkey. That's not what they're doing. They backed up that big old wok, putting everything all together real quick. So I just said, let's try something a little different. And if I'm completely honest, I was like, you know what? I got this ground turkey in the freezer, and I want to do something different with it. I don't just want to make spaghetti. I don't just want to make tacos, even though tacos are life. I don't trust nobody who don't like tacos. But I just wanted something different. Like, let's do something different with this than what we would typically do. So I came up with stir fry. So let me know if you're curious about it, if you're gonna try it or not. If you're like, Krystal, you doing the most. Whatever. Stay in your little box if you want to. But what I know is that trying new things expands your palate, and especially when you're trying new things that are on the healthy side, right? That's the whole goal, is to try different things that you like that are going to keep you on task so that you can reach the goals that you want. You say you want to lose weight, but you keep going through the drive-thru. Make it make sense, Lord. Make it make sense. All right, so this is all cooking together. Put all this in here. It looks really pretty. We're gonna let that keep cooking. We put this away, and then we're gonna get ready to make this sauce while it's cooking. I don't know if this your first time when you type of one in the chat. If you've been around a couple times, type of OG. If you've been around, then you know I gotta clean up. I can't have no mess. My brain does not work well with it. Clean up. Well, I'm not lean. I'm about to say in the army, they always say you got time to lean, you got time to clean. But I just like a clean working space. And nobody want to eat out no nasty kitchen. Sheesh. I tell you, I come over your house, your kitchen nasty. I'm gonna tell you, I'm full. You know what? I ate before I came. I'm good. Thank you for the offer. All right. So now we got that out the way. Let's go ahead and get ready to make this sauce. Oh, look. I don't know if y'all believe me or not when I tell y'all how good it smells in here, but it does. When it throws me off my train of thought because it just smells so good and I can't wait to taste it, baby. And we ain't even got all the good stuff in here yet. Woo! So what do we have though? If anybody who came in late, So I ground some I didn't ground the turkey myself. Lord, that's a lot. I ground some ground turkey. And with that, I also added some minced garlic. I added some ginger paste. You can use grated ginger. You can use ground ginger if you want to, but I like to be fast. So I got the paste, cook those together just so that, and then I added a little soy sauce just so all those flavors can get inside of the ground turkey, because ground turkey does not have a lot of seasoning. It just doesn't. So sometimes you got to just it up a little bit, right? So I have my rice going. I'm just cooking half a cup of rice, half a cup of rice to a cup of water. Hopefully you know that ratio. But then you can use whatever vegetables you want. I decided to use broccoli, some cut up bell peppers I already had. I added a little edamame, so it added a little extra protein. And then I sliced up a fresh carrot, half a carrot. So now we're gonna make the stir fry sauce that's gonna go on here, right? You know, Chris, what you need in that drum? The clip. It ain't for the sauce. For the sauce, we need like 3 things, maybe 4. I don't have any rice vinegar. If you have rice vinegar, then you're winning. That's what you definitely want. But for our sauce, of course, we're going to use teriyaki. We're sort of making a teriyaki. I'm going to use soy sauce, and I like to buy the reduced sodium. Again, I don't know if you see that. Let me see. Rotate. There we go. It's all about making the healthier decisions when you can, right? So if I see the reduced sodium, I'm going to get it. And I don't even have high blood pressure. My blood pressure is actually pretty low. It's on the lower side. But I get it, just because if I can make a healthier decision, why not? But soy sauce, sriracha. Let me know if you love sriracha like I do. Oh, I love me some sriracha. And then a little honey, make it a little sweet and spicy. Now, something else I'll do sometimes when I'm making my teriyaki. Sometimes if you're ever trying to make a teriyaki dish and they tell you to use teriyaki sauce and you don't have any, you can just mix soy sauce and brown sugar together, baby. Trust me, it works very well. So neat. Ooh, this looks and smells so doggone good. It's so colorful. Glad I added these carrots. The pop of orange is dope. Got my peppers in here, a little yellow, a little orange in here. You want to see? I'm gonna let it keep. Nah, I'm gonna show you. Look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. Keep that going, y'all. I ain't got my water today. The girl is over here thirsty. And I sure hope this top come off of here without making a mess. Because we need like a 1/4 cup of soy sauce. But it don't look like it is. So, come on, plastic bottle. We can just squinch it out. I pulled out my measuring cup like I was going to actually measure it. I knew I would. I'm so thirsty. My throat's so dry. Like the desert. Hold on. Shoot, I was trying to make it. But the water right here. Ooh, child. I ain't going to make it. Oh, there we go. I feel better. Fine. Sriracha, again, it's about what your flavor palette is. I like my stuff spicy. So I'm going to use, I don't know, it's just tell me when to stop. Typically, you get about, like, if you use a 1/4 cup of soy sauce, you would use like 1 to 2 teaspoons of sriracha. I might be like 2 to 3. That's just me. And then for our honey, again, depending on your flavor palette, I'm going to use about a tablespoon. But what we're going to do is we're going to mix this up. We're going to taste it to see what we think about it, y'all. And I tell you, I was over here struggling without my without my water. And my throat still like, ma'am, what you been doing? Ooh, okay, let's see. Let's see if we like it. See if we need to adjust the flavor before we pour it up in the skillet. Okay. It's good. However, I still taste more soy sauce than anything. Because I did put a nice amount in there. So I'm going to add a little bit more of each. A little more honey. And then some more sriracha, of course. Of course, we're gonna have more sriracha. That wasn't me, that was the sriracha. Mix this up. We're gonna try this again. You know, see with that ground turkey mix and vegetables is pretty much cooked, so it's ready for some sauce. Oh yeah! I'm gonna pour this. Make sure I get all the stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Get all that up in there. Now, depending, I might have to make a little bit more, just because I'm using a whole. Oh, so pretty. Because I used a whole pound of ground turkey, so I just want to see how it's going to coat it, because I want my seasoning in my sauce. Yeah, I don't know, I might be able to get away with this. As long as it's all getting coated, that's what matters. But I do like a little extra sauce to go with it. So we shall see. Let's see. That might be all right. That might be all right. Let me make just a smidget more. Just a smidget. I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit. Make a little bit more. Just to make a little extra sauce. Because you put it on top of rice, right? The rice ain't got no flavor in it. It's not supposed to. It's the base, right? But it is nice to have a little saucy sauce that you can mix it all up together. A little more sriracha, a little more honey. Yeah, just a little bit. And I'll tell you too, like when I do it with the brown sugar, it's just so dope to see it like thicken up. Uh-oh, my rice is almost done too. Basically done. Come on now. We about to eat. So this is something quick and easy you can make on the night that you just want Asian food. Save you some money. And we're using things that we basically already have in our refrigerator, in our freezer. Quick and easy. Save you some time, save you some money, save you some doggone delivery fees. My goodness. Just talking to somebody about that yesterday. The amount of doggone delivery fees. That made me not want to order nothing. I will cook it all. What you're not fixing to do, and I said fixing to do, is charge me almost half of my order just to bring it to me. No, thank you. No, thank you. Mm-mm. So now, oh, look at this. Yes. This sauce is getting up in here. I'm going to show y'all again so you can see the brownness of it. Uh-oh, some meat escaped. Look at the steam. Excited. They keep cooking while I straighten up just a smidget. I told y'all I can't stand it. Oh, what we gonna do while we're waiting, we're gonna get our garnishes ready. So, because it's Asian, you can decide how you're gonna garnish it, right? Some things you could do. You could get some sesame seeds, like especially if you got some toasted sesame seeds. You could put some chopped peanuts on there. You could put some green onion on there. Whatever you like. What I want to do, I'm gonna make this sort of like a pad thai-ish. At first, I pulled out my green onion because I wasn't sure if that's what I wanted. But then I was like, nah, let's make it pad thai-ish. And let's go ahead and crunch up some peanuts to put on there. Ooh, that's cooking. That's cooking. Go ahead and go down a little bit. Chill out. All right. I may just get I'm about to say potato. Paper towel. Give me a little bit of peanuts. And I don't know if you ever do this or not, but I use, like when it comes time to have my snacks, I love some peanuts. And these are just regular dry roasted peanuts. They're not salted. I will use this top for my measuring cup because it's like a quarter of a cup so that you're not just overeating with all the things. That's part of the issue. It's not what you're eating, it's your portion size.
So we want to portion things out. So I'm just putting this in there, and I'm just gonna use my little cups. It's multi-purpose, hydrated me, and it's crunching up my peanuts. This is what I do in the morning when I want to put some peanuts or almonds on my Greek yogurt. Crunch it up this way. All right, crunched up my little peanuts. There we go. It's ready. Everything is ready. It smells. Yup. Turn that off. Turn that off. Get a bowl. We're going to get us some rice. We're going to put our meat mixture on top. Garnish it with, ooh, come on, Sting. Amen. Ooh, this rice is perfect. Give me a little bit of rice. And then I'm going to give me a little bit of this here meat mixture. If I want to, I can pour a little juicy juice up in here. I think I shall. Just a smidge. I don't get it right. Just a little bit. I need to save some for the other meat, right? And then I'm going to get my, what are those? Crushed nuts? Crushed peanuts. Such a child. And then I'm going to get a fork. And like I said, if you want to, you can throw some sesame seeds on there. You can throw some green onions, whatever you like. So look, see how pretty that is? Isn't that pretty? Yeah. Now let's taste it. I told you I like to get a little bit of everything. Get my rice, oh, it's hot. It's real hot. What y'all not about to do, see me make a fool of myself, throw all this directly in my mouth. Give me some, there we go. Give me my carrot, my edamame, my broccoli. Let's see. Look, I do not want to embarrass myself. Real hot. But it's good too. When I tell y'all, come on, sweet spice. It's gonna be at the same time. But I'm telling you, the secret to your own homemade Asian recipes is putting that ginger and that garlic together. When I tell y'all those, oh, come on, peanut. Oh, everything just coming out. Oh, look, that's a whole flavor pine. Wait a minute. Look, the sweet and spicy came out. I taste the sriracha, just a little hint of sweet from the honey. But then I felt the crunch from the peanut. We got the, nice fluffy rice. Yes. Strange. I would definitely be making this again because I love Asian food, point blank in the period. So let me know when you try it, how you did yours, how you modified your sauce, what vegetables you used, and what you thought about it, because this is a definite must try. Quick and easy. There's enough for at least 4 meals, depending on how much rice you use. Like I said, I only made half a cup, so go through like maybe 2 meals, but easy to modify to your flavor palette, to what your desires are for your size of people that you're trying to feed, all the good things. So I hope you enjoyed this. I'm about to get off of here so I can smash this and really enjoy this, because I'm trying to have some manners and some etiquette and not do it while we're on here. So I'm gonna bid you adieu and ask you to have, and plead for you to have, an amazing day. And if you have to go outside, please be safe, because I just want you healthy, I want you happy, and I want you here. And make sure you are drinking your water. It's getting hot outside. All right, y'all, this is Krystal Taylor, the owner and CEO of Fitness is Not a Game, and you've been in the kitchen with Krystal, where we made ground turkey stir fry. All right, have an amazing day, y'all.